Hi, welcome. This is Real Life and this is my Eco Shredder review. This is supposedly the eco-friendly shredder chipper that turns yard waste into valuable mulch. What I actually bought it for was just trimming small branches and things off of trees. This trims up to about just over 1.25 inches, nearly 1.5 inches. Features 3-way feed, 3-cycle shredding and mulching. Good thing I like about this is it comes with a safety feature which is overload protection switch, so it doesn't burn itself out. If it jams, it turns itself off. It shreds bushes, brush leaves, etc. Round discharge chute. Basic feature of it: 14 amp 2.5 horsepower motor, tamper included so you can push things down without losing your fingers. Also comes with a spare set of blades and a 1-year warranty. This is what it looks like when it's fully assembled, but we'll see more on that in a minute. So I'm going to open the box. Let's see what we've got inside. Okay, first things first, this box weighs an absolute ton. This really is a 2-person lift. Let's get rid of this. This shouldn't require too much assembly, I'm hoping. Whoa. Mama, that's heavy. Serious weight in this. Okay, first of all, there is some serious weight in this thing. This is contained inside it. There we have the wheels and the fixing kit for those. This is I guess tamping down. Tamper. Let's put that in here for the minute. This is the hopper, pushing everything down in. Okay, spare set of blades included. Instruction manual and handle. And that's everything in entirety included with it. Okay, well, in the instructions, very small picture, not very good instructions. It says install the wheels by first of all locating this pin through this hole and securing it with a spring washer and a nut. So fairly simple. No picture whatsoever of this in the instructions as to how to do it. I'm just going to do that one up loosely and then tighten this up using 2 spanners, and the same on the opposite wheel. Okay, both axles now fitted, so now I'm simply going to pop the wheels on. Okay, well, having fixed this on, the wheel simply slides on and off, which is just crazy. So I'm just going to prise the outer cover of the wheel off. And there looks a little pin to fit through there, so I'm just going to find that. Okay, well, I'm not too happy at the minute. This should have like a little cotter pin that goes through it. It is absolutely not included in this kit of parts, so I'm going to have to use my ubiquitous paper clip to go through there and lock that in place for the minute until I can go out and buy one. Okay, well, finally got both wheels on, but bear in mind they're only held on with a bit of paper clip holding the end through, which is not ideal. Also, this one has taken a hell of a bang somewhere in transit, and as has this at the top. This shouldn't detract, hopefully, from the operation. Next thing to do is to put this handle on. These foam collars slide up to reveal the mounting hole in there. I'm just going to marry these up with the handles, and then we've just got bolts to put in through there. Okay, these handle just attaches with these little yellow knobs with which 2 are supplied. Okay, again, not too happy here. This one's fitted in fine, this one simply will not tighten up any further. I wasn't sure if it was cross-threaded or not. I've removed it, put it back in, removed it, put it back in. Tried loosening this one, still no joy. Anyhow, let's fit the hopper on. Well, this just gets better and better. This large dent that's been caused when they've dropped it causes a problem, because this fits on the inside, so I've now either got to hammer that out or send off for a new one. Okay, well, with a little help from my my trusty hammer, I've managed to get it to fit, and without cracking the paint on the outside. It seemed the metal was soft enough to knock back into place. Obviously you shouldn't have to put up with that. I did hear UPS drop this on the floor when they put it out of the van. It does say team lift on the box, and they only sent it with one guy. More fool me for not opening it earlier and checking it. Otherwise, I could still return it. Anyhow, it affixes with 4 screws, bolts rather, that go in here. So I'm going to fix those on right now. Okay, well, feeling a little happier. The hopper, all 4 screws went in fairly easily. You will need a cross-headed screwdriver for this. It comes with the spanner and the Allen key. The spanner is for fixing the wheel axles on. The Allen key is for changing the blades, I believe. So you want to keep that large Allen key nice and safe. Okay, looking at it, it is pretty good actually, despite my slight testing time assembling it. There's 3 cycles here. Branches, which is just going to fit down and push in through there. Cycle 1, if you can see, that is leaves that you just push down and in through there, which would be great if it does mulch leaves. And clippings, which it refers to as cycle 2, this thinner bit's just straight in through the top. Not quite sure why you don't push branches straight in through the top, but there must be a good reason. Okay, so I'll wheel it outside, connect up the power, and let's see what she can do. Okay, well, I'm just going to fire it up and test it with one little stick tonight, as it's getting late. But I do want to see how it goes. I guess the answer is, it works pretty damn good. Okay, well, in conclusion, it has been a little bit of a pig to put together, predominantly because of having to hammer the damage out to the top there to fit the chute in. The instructions leave a lot to be desired, and the fit, as I say, isn't perfect. This simply will not screw in tight enough. Overall, does that distract from its operation? No, it doesn't. Very simple on-off switch at the back here, and there's a reset button on the back here if it trips out on the overload, I'm guessing. Okay, so overall I would say 7 out of 10 for design, fit and function. The proof will be in the pudding when it comes to using it. Well, I hope you like this review of the Eco Shredder. If you did, please give us the thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.